tell me, if someone wanted to do a costume in a specific time period, let's say pinup, what are some bullet points? What are some major points that they should try and hit?
Well, it's a good idea to look online for references, but like if you're doing specifically pinup, you definitely want to do like high-waisted underwear. That was very popular at the time. Also, the cone bras. They do a lot of garters, and the hairstyle, usually like short bangs curled under, or sometimes they'll take the bangs and like flip it, a lot of curling up. So those are some of the aspects. Usually they have heels, more like stiletto type heels. Red's a popular color. Polka dots are very popular, bows. So those are some of the basics of pinup.
What about like medieval or Gothic, or what are some of your favorite time periods?
I definitely like Goth. Goth's pretty awesome. For Goth, you want, really high contrast between white and black, like usually pale skin with a lot of like eyeliner, black lipstick, black eyeshadow, a lot of black lace. So basically taking the costume and turning it black and lace. And also with Gothic, some people like to get into like blood, maybe they turn it vampire. So there's just so many awesome different things you could do. What about like medieval? Is there anything that you have pointers on for something like that?
Something for medieval is medieval period becomes before the Renaissance, which is when we have really structured clothes. In medieval period, things are much looser, and it's much more of the earth. So the garments are going to be looser fitting, and it's going to be tied together with a leather corset or a big rustic belt with a large brass buckle or something like that. And heating and indoor plumbing and things are not something that existed, so there's going to be a lot of layering. There's going to be an underdress or a kirtle, and then there's going to be a gown on top of that, and then there's going to be a cape, and then you're going to have a hat on top of that, maybe a satchel. So it's about the layering is what's going to give you a more period look, and the looser the garment is and less form-fitting is going to give you a more medieval look.
Okay, what about like steampunk?
Steampunk, I think, is absolutely fascinating, and it comes from Jules Verne and his novels about like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, where they're really trying to build in technology, but it's Victorian in its nature. So it's 1880s, 1890s generally, at the turn of the century, and you're incorporating technology into your garment in a fictionalized sort of way. So maybe it's the insides of a clock, or a pocket watch, or plumbing aspects have been integrated into it. We did this great thing with in-game where we took, it's actually a catcher's mask that we made into a pauldron, and it had gears that came off of it and tubing that came off of it, and we tried to incorporate those things into it. Brass is a great color, to use brass and copper and anything that looks like you would find on the inside of a machine. As where Cyberpunk is sort of the opposite of that. It's not Victorian in nature, it's more modern in nature, and it's not gears and inside of machinery, it's circuit boards and it's buttons, and it's like Tron. Everything can glow, and there's lights on the outside that flicker and dash.
Awesome. Well, thank